Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Yuletime, Happy Hump Day. Yeah, Happy Hump Day. This is the collective reading for December 25th, 2019, or wherever you're pulled to it in time. If it's after December 25th, 2019, let me know what brought you to the reading. If it's before then, how did you do that? This is a general life reading, and also we're looking at love, relationships, all the good stuff. We're also going to be feeling the 2020 energies. I want to put this on. Yes, I love my hats. Look, I'm so gangster. Right now. So, I was actually pulled initially to the Ask Your Guides from Sonia Chiquette. And, well, what stood out to me immediately was on the bottom. And it's new beginnings. This is Divine Father, the protector, the initiator, the authoritative masculine, let me take away the male title because it's genderless. Gender's really such a moot point in any of this. But it is masculine energy. It is authoritative. It is action, movement. So we're at the new beginnings of that. And look at who just came through the door. I love it. That's my dad in there. See that? It's my dad when he was a toddler. Total cutie. His name is Robert Herlihy. Yeah. Crossed over in 2016. But there he is. Sorry. So that's why, I brought up because the Divine Father, that's my father. Then we have gifts. Kind of suiting with December 25th, don't you think? Isn't that funny? Joyous guides. What are they opening up? You see this little this tripod trifecta angels, the trio, the amazing love trio. Don't go weird there. But look, one of the gifts is an abundance of hearts, love. Whatever you are doing, always do it with love. Oh, by the way, if this reading resonates, let me know. Reach out in personal comments. Reach out in personal message. Reach out in the comments. You can find me on any social platform. Say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in St. Albans, Vermont. Let me know if the reading resonated or if you need clarification. Or, if it didn't resonate, you can let it fall away and check out other readings or other readers. But also, if it resonated, feel free to let me know. I love it. We got shame. And again, with the hearts. All right, look, you see, it's again this Trinity, the Holy Trinity with this. I don't really care what your faith is or what just what your belief system is. I'm going with a Trinity on this. The mind, body, and spirit, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, whatever works for you, but there is a Holy Trinity around this right now, and it wants to give you a heart. It wants you to let you know that there is no shame with anything. You see these 6 people in the backdrop? I think this really springs from your duality. So there is half of you that is the Divine Mother, the unconditional love, support, nurturing, the safe haven. Then you have the Divine Father, and that is, again, about action and movement and authority and really opening up doors. So where do you feel like you are stagnant in any of those? Where do you feel like you are falling short? Why are you being so critical of yourself when all the universe wants to do is show you love? Because you are showing up to the occasion. You have so many gifts, and you know what? This little downfall that you are feeling, whether it is depression, whether it's anxiety, or things are just not working out and they're fumbling all around you, it is prelude to your gifts actually opening up. And then we have rest. What can you do with this time? You know, this, the feeling of overwhelm. First, oh God, this brings me back again to Dr. Renee and G. So the project of, I'm forgetting the name right now. I'm gonna have to put it in the comments. But I had this meeting with them, and when you are hitting that wall, when you are running towards something because you are chasing that need of change and you're hitting that wall, it's either redirection or you're supposed to be walking to something that's walking to you. You can't push on ahead like this. So if it's not working out, then try to consider as to why this is not working out. Why isn't this matching up? Are you trying to run to something and not go through the process of getting there? You cannot accelerate this. You do not need to fast track any of this. It will come in due time. Divine timing is a huge thing at play right now. So don't feel like you have to overwhelm yourself. The gift is coming. The gift is really unfolding for you. This whole new beginning is about movement. But guess what? It is still new, it is fresh, it is fragile, and it is going to take time. If you get out of the way now, yeah, you could have time to relax. But guess what? It's a hurry up and wait game. And why don't you just take that extra time that you are trying to reserve for whatever reason and go through this and do it right. Do it to the best of your abilities, which you know that you are good for with this. I'm really excited to see what your gifts and talents are that are waking up. Are you this, well, you are the architect of your life, but are you this amazing artist? Are you this amazing business savvy person? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a teacher? You are absolutely everything, but you have to let that everything identify itself and come to the surface. Does that make sense? You're being extended an olive branch. It's not time for war, it's time for rest. And be in that sense of peace. I hope that that made sense. Yes, I know I say that a lot, but I really just, I don't want to get lost in, I guess, the cleverness of words. It sometimes happens. So, where are we going to now? Not feeling that. Not really feeling it. I'll use these soon. I do feel like I will be using these soon. By the way, I have a few spots left for the annual reads, which I go through each individual month, and then I go through the midpoints. The entire process takes a couple hours, but I do have those. So if you want your annual read, reach out. We'll work out a time. Also, you'll have your own private link and video, all those things. And yes, it's very private for you. I never give your information out to anyone. You can do whatever you want with it. But that's your call. You're the subscriber. All right, Spirit, come on. Do I want that? I definitely want this. Maybe. Feeling a lot of cards. It's a thing. You know that. Yes, 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 yes. So, Healing with the Angels Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. I love these cards, and I've used them so much. And I'm not angry at this child, but I was doing a reading for a child's mother. She had this huge coffee and wouldn't put a lid on because she didn't want to, I guess, waste plastic, which I can respect. However, her coffee spilt all over my cards. Her child knocked over, and thank God the child wasn't hurt or anything. Nothing splashed at the child, but my cards got soaked. Blessings. Okay, so Healing with the Angels. Why are we healing from blessings? Come on, what's the down low and dirty on that one, Spirit? Oh, goodness. Study. We're getting that again. This is something that's been coming up a lot. Yes, blessings, that's beautiful. But studying, is that going with the new beginnings? Can I get like 2 more, Spirit? Oh. Okay, you want to come out? Retreat. Okay, so we have 2 about, rest. Don't hate me. You want to see what the final card was that came out? Okay. So, we have 2 cards about new beginnings. Then we have 2 cards about rest. Can you dig it? So, new beginnings. All right, now that it didn't come out in that order. And then we have gifts and blessings. And then we have shame. So, I'm putting these together. Okay, I have these 4 here. Okay, here. Blessings, study, retreat, and new beginnings. God, I want to say that saying. I see a lot of sayings on here. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Yes. But everything around you is your teacher. Everything about this new beginning is requiring everything to be a teacher to you. So you have to humble yourself, you arrogant punk. I'm kidding. Please, I'm being facetious. You've got to accept your role as the student right now, being completely new in this situation, on this new path, this new beginning. You are starting off at square one, and it's perfectly acceptable. I want you to soak in the situation, be a fly on the wall if you can. This is really what's going on with the retreat. Being a fly on the wall, standing back and being in the observer mode. Everything around you, you are getting the tools and acquiring all the lessons of observation right now. You're not being a passive learner in this instant. You are really soaking it up. You're like a sponge. What does this new beginning go with you? So I'm being pulled to the... No, hold on. The romance angels. Are we really going towards love with this new beginning? All right, let's go with this with an open mind, huh? Let's see what Spirit wants to tell us with romance. I really thought it was going to be the Black Moon, but I had that pull towards the romance angels. What are we in the new beginnings with? Keep an open mind. All right, so you're about to come across some funky people. All right, can I get 3 more, Spirit? Let's do the Holy Trinity. No. If I'm doing 4, it's not a Holy Trinity. Why am I stuck on that tonight? Something. Okay, you want to... No, it's Christmas. That's why. The Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. Okay, got it. New love, religious factor. Let go of control issues. Well, we went with 5. Keep an open mind. Honeymoon. Religious factors, let go of control issues, and new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Your life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Enjoy this holiday time together. Your soulmate may be different from your usual type and expectations. I can dig it. Can you? So part of this new beginning is going to be dealing with intimate relationships and new intimate relationships, whatever is coming in. The spiritual factors is going right with new beginning. You're going on a higher level of ascension. You are going through your spiritual awakening. It's like what you've been experiencing, yes, is a purge. And, practice the art of detachment, unattachment. Allow yourself to flow through into these new things. Let go of control issues is a big factor with that. The new love. okay, if we're looking at new love and keep an open mind, what does this look like to you? I mean, you have standards. There are standards, like you're not going to be the person who is completely straight edge and then suddenly you're going to hook up with somebody who has an active, hardcore drug problem, right? You're not going to subject yourself to that energy. I know plenty of people who have addictive, behaviors, addictive personalities, I have an addictive personality. I definitely have a history with alcohol, and it's being mindful of your addictive patterns and being mindful of them. So this is saying, okay, I went on a side note with that. Be mindful of what your standards are. Don't pull yourself out completely from this. Is something resonating with you on that? Are you being authentic and true with yourself with the new people who are coming in? Are you just going to let any Tom, Dick, and Harry in? Is this, are you going to allow a person into your life and the idea that you're going to be able to redeem them? Are you going to be able to save them? Because let's face it, you're not looking for a project in this. You're looking for someone to have a parallel life with. Somebody who can go in the direction that you're going in, who complements your life. You guys can be as different as night and day, but that's something there that just draws you back to each other. And this is saying that you guys are very much starting the honeymoon phase of the relationship. It is letting down your guard just because somebody isn't your usual type, your usual go-to personality. You got to try something different to have a different result with this one, but still maintain your integrity standards. Does that make sense? If you are... just maintain your integrity standards and make sure that it's somebody that can grow with you. Let go of the control issues. Don't hold on to your past list with who you're allowing into your life. There are so many different flavors of, what can be added into your life through other personhoods. And I really want you to allow yourself to sample so many things. It doesn't have to take a sexual nature on that one, but allow the spice of life to really enter your life. The artist does a very intentional painting with each individual stroke. How are you painting this picture? I want to see you merge Picasso and Da Vinci. Do it. Maybe you can make some masterpiece. It's going to be new. It's going to be exciting. It's going to put you in the honeymoon phase immediately. It's grand awakening. It's clicking into place. So far, that's part of the direction with love. What is part of the other new beginning, Spirit? I really want to see what the other potential pieces are. Regular Rider-Waite. Let's see who wants to come out. My friend Keith told me something about the artist who did this. It was like they had a relationship with a politician. They didn't get any of the credit for the artist work. I forget exactly what the name was and what the details were, but it's this really cool story. I'm going to have to figure it out. The moon in reverse. Okay. All right, so the second part of this is remaining secret. Just be prepared for sudden change and sudden movements. And oh, that's so weird. Okay. Expect the unexpected. Really? Really? And there's one more. All right. The moon in reverse, Page of Swords, High Priestess in reverse, Six of Wands, It's your victory. The Five of Cups in reverse, and then the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, going back with what I said earlier, you're not meant to know what the other part of this direction is. It's just going to be a complete pivot point in life. A lot of things are just going to completely 180. If you had the insight to this right now, you would do everything in your power to avoid it, not because it's dangerous, but because what you have going on right now is so easily maintained. Whether or not it is stressful, it is something that you are well able to navigate and have a condition to the situation. Like, you can pinpoint at any point of the day and know who's going to be there doing this, doing that, doing the other thing. You know the different options and how those are going to play out. You kind of know how to navigate your day. So if you knew the wrench that was about to be thrown in, you would be able to avoid it at all costs, but you'd be missing out on some amazing change in flavor in life. So this is going to be something where you are going to walk away from whatever this situation is, the one that you are well versed in entirely, stepping into something completely new. But you can't be gung-ho and march your way through this. This is a time for you to be humbled. This is a very karmic balancing time. And again, it's going to happen super swiftly. You're normally intuitive about something that is going to be coming, but you feel like a fish out of water because there is just nothing you're able to navigate about the situation. Right now, you are dwelling in anxiety, wondering exactly what shit is about to hit the fan. And the reason why you're so on guard is because you can't pinpoint what, but something feels off. But it's not nearly as bad as you'd think. It's just going to be a disruption. You got to go with the current flow of events. This is going to be water under the bridge. Your current situation is going to be water under the bridge. You're going to look at the two cups behind you. A lot of karmic bonds coming into play right now. Some of the cups are going to be empty and you're going to be able to throw them out immediately. If something is rhyming with past events, if some people are raising the same flags that other people have risen, don't think that it is your mind playing tricks on you. Don't think that it's going to be a different story because it is a different person. This is going to be a test to the situation to see if you're really truly authentically ready to move on, and I do see that you are. So if somebody is showing signs of other people of the past, whether it's red flags or recycled situations, be able to walk away from that one. You are a bigger and better and a beyond staying stuck in these superficial standards that really don't allow you to progress and have your own growth. Yes, we're stepping into the new year, and I want you to allow your soul and the unknown to awaken in this. Be very open and clear and concise with communication, and get out of your shell. So it initially starts with being in that quiet and rest mode, but as soon as the switch flips and this life pivot happens, I want you to push yourself out to be social and break that hermit cycle. A lot is going on right now, and it's soak up the rest while you can, because things are about to get really wild in your world. I like it. And you don't need to be so guarded when this happens. You're smart, right? You can very well protect yourself. You don't need to be on guard and waiting for a fight when there is no fight going on. All right? You've done the training for it. Live it out. Spirit, can we finish this off with a love message? All right, I'm being pulled back to the Romance Angels. Not half the deck, no. Come on, can I get 3 or 4? Oh. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Yeah, getting to. I guess I break out in song and dance. I'm like a walking show tune. I don't even realize I'm doing it half the time, and that sucks because I'll just be walking either through a store or on a walk, minding my own business, and suddenly I'm singing, not even realizing it, and people are looking at me like I have 3 heads. But actually, I think that's a good thing. If I'm not belting out in tunes around people, or if I'm getting quiet and guarded, I have to consider why and start reserving those energies. Yeah, that's it. But if I'm opening up and doing those mindless singing things around people and situations, I think that's actually probably a good sign, because that's a way of showing like vulnerability, you know? I don't want to be afraid of things like that. Be afraid of who could be thinking or saying what. And I'm not. Getting to know each other very soon. Engagement. Ooh, love yourself first and stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. The more that you put yourself on this pedestal, life is going to mirror it. So there is a person who's going to be crossing your path if you are single and looking, or single and hella not looking, like me. There is going to probably be somebody who's crossing your path in the near future, striking your interest. I want you to be open to the idea of, you know, getting to know them, letting your guard down around them. It might surprise you that, well, this might be something really good for you to have in your life. And it's not like you're settling. Please don't ever settle. It's not what this is saying. Love yourself first. Love yourself and love yourself the most, so you know exactly what your worth and standards are, and so that life can show up and meet those standards for yourself. Purification and communication are keys here. A lot of bloom is happening. A lot of the seeds that you have planted are coming into bloom. It's the season. It's going to be a beautiful harvest for you. But you have to see how freaking amazing you are. You are the protagonist in your life. You are the god, goddess, the king, the queen, the head honcho. All right, you guys, that has been the collective reading on life and love for December 25th, 2019. And also wherever you are pulled to it in time. So if you're pulled to it in time, let me know what brought you to this reading in the first place, and let me know how it resonated. If you're watching this on December 25th, 2019, let me know if it resonated or if you need clarification. And if you want to book your own personal reading, check the description on how to do so. All right, I'll talk to you all very soon. Stay safe, have fun. I will be here for the reading on the 26th. Try not to get too crazy and eat tons of amazing food. I'm going to have a bougie coffee. That's right, I said it, bougie. All right, I love you guys. Talk soon.